Hey guys, in this activity you're going to do small groups or alone, and what we're looking at is the salinity or amount of salt in the ocean is going to depend on the ratio or how much salt and water is together. Some processes can affect this. For example, adding more water would decrease the salinity of the ocean. Changing the temperature can also affect the salinity. So in these questions, you're going to determine what the answers are by affecting the temperature and watching the molecules react. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is answer the question, what happens to the water molecules and salt molecules as we increase the temperature? So I'm just hitting the reset button, and I'm making sure that I have the heat at the bottom here to heat up the molecules. And then I'm just going to leave the heat sit for a little while over the molecules. What you'll need to know to answer these questions is the little blue dots represent water molecules, and the little greenish turquoise ones represent salt molecules. So to answer this question, you can probably take a look at the video here and try to determine what actually happened when we added heat, what happened to the water molecules, and what happens to the salt molecules. Great, next question. How does the ratio of salt molecules to water molecules change as the temperature increases? Well, what happens to our water molecules as we add heat to the water? Notice what's left behind. Notice what's going up in the air. All right, next question. How does salinity change as water temperature increases? Salinity is how much salt is in a solution. So what's happening to the amount of salinity that's still left over? All right, and then the last question is based on the simulation, where is the ocean salinity going to be greater? Is it going to be greater at the poles or at the equator? If you want to check your lesson or your question answers, just hit the little question mark buttons inside of your learning module. And this is for 2.05 on page 5. If you want to check your answers, we'll go over them in class as well.